Hi Celine, another video for you. Okay, how are you? Now is 4:55, 4:55 a.m. in the morning on 3rd of April 2024. Okay, Celine. Okay. This time the title of this video is the great I am and the great YESHUA method apostrophe S versus man-made methods in treating diseases. Okay, I repeat, the great I am and the great YESHUA method versus man-made method in treating diseases. So Celine, I already talked about this this topic, this issue in my previous video, isn't it? But this time I'm gonna talk more about this topic, this issue. Okay, so talking about to treat diseases, yeah, when a person become ill or sick, having disease, so usually that person need a doctor, isn't it? Need somebody who know how to make that person sick become well again. So a doctor is needed. So if this person go to a doctor, so as already share with you, then this doctor is that kind of doctor that I term it worldly doctor. Then that doctor gonna give the substances that are dangerous, that I term as poisonous, isn't it? Such as paracetamol, Panadol. That this paracetamol and Panadol is a kinds of substances, okay, that they claim can treat, can give relief of fever, and then other things like antibiotic to kill the bacteria or virus, and then many other that they call medicine, isn't it? But on the side of the true way, the true medicine is using like plants that calls herbs, and even by giving proper way of eating, and that can help to heal diseases. So okay, that is some of the explanation on method. Also in the category of method, treating diseases. So I'm gonna talk more about the method. Method means how. What is the way of making people who are sick getting well again. So Celine, now let us I would say let us mean I want to bring your mind to a picture, I mean a kind of understanding how the worldly I would say approach you know giving method I'm sorry their method in treating diseases. So other than the most common way, I mean common means where somebody ill and a person who are ill go to a doctor, and the doctor think that the patient means patient mean the ill person. When they go to government clinic or private clinic and they think this person is not that bad, that do not need to be put in the hospital, in the room of hospital, that called ward, WARD, ward. So they just give that patient, that ill person called medicine, isn't it? But if a person is more severe, severe means severe means more worse, more worse, WORST mean the disease is quite bad or very bad. Example like a patient who cannot walk, okay, the fever, I mean the body becomes so very hot, and the patient have many other problem like probably difficulty in breathing, fast breathing, like like that. So in short, the patient is quite in danger. So usually a doctor will usually decide to put the patient in the hospital, and there's a room there, a big room called ward, WARD. So in the WARD ward, where they put the patient there, and there's a bed there for them, for the patient to lie on the bed and sleep on the bed, and then the doctor will do whatever things that they call their method, in make the patient getting well. So I'm gonna just make you have a like a kind of picture, a kind of image, or many images, or a kind like of a video in your mind. Though I don't have video, but our mind can create its own video. Our mind is very good. It can have pictures, images. Okay, just you need to keep on like visualizing, just like meditating. Okay, just can you just have you ever go to hospital, Celine? I mean any hospital, whether it is government hospital and private. I always talk this so-called like government and private. There's different, I mean, it's not really on the shape of the building or the system there, but actually who on. When we talk about government means the ruler, or a kinds, yeah, you know what is government, isn't it? The ruler, the people who are being appointed by the people, I mean, have been voted, politic kinds of administration. So yeah, okay, I went to the politic. So sorry. When private is honored by a certain people, a group of people. Okay, so whether you go to government hospital or private hospital, and you go to the ward, whether it is a ward for children, sick children, or adult children, adult patient, or sometimes the ward are divided into based on type of disease, whether it is bone disease, lung disease, or based on gender, male disease, female disease. So yeah, okay, example now, just imagine your mind, just a kind of like imagination. You go to a ward, any hospital in Hong Kong, and you go to the children ward, children, a big room where children are being put there in a bed. Each one of them have bed, and you and then you see them, what the doctor doing, how the doctor what kinds of things that the doctor there in the ward, in the children's ward, in a big room where the children's are being put on the bed, so that the doctors in that hospital can do so-called treatment to the children. Okay, so this is what they do. This is what they do, because previously I also do that, but now I no more do that, because I already no more believe on that kinds of treatment. Probably there's some, I mean, oh yeah, I'm gonna say this saying first. I want you to have like in your mind, Celine, start from now, that I would say probably. Okay, remember this. Okay, this word probably, maybe. I would say probably, maybe, two words, probably and maybe. Not everything in the worldly kinds of way of dealing diseases, I mean, in the worldly way, I mean, yeah, the worldly doctor method where knowledge perfectly 100% is error, it's perfectly all false. No, I think there's some of the knowledge, the information, the method, or some of the probably the medicine are agreeable, agreeable, I would say, are accepted by the great I am in Yeshua, as long as it is not against the will of the great I am and the great Yeshua. I'll give you one example. I mean, okay, like, medicine in the hospital. In the hospital, there's a kinds of medicine, though actually it is not so-called a medicine. Soon I'm gonna talk more about what I mean by it's like medicine, but it's not really a kind of medicine. Never mind. Maybe I want to show you that. You wait for a while, huh? Okay, Celine, look at this. Usually, when you especially in the pharmacy. Okay, I deviate to this topic first. Okay, about this thing. Okay, what I'm holding now, it is kinds of this we call it strip. Usually it's made of plastic, and on the strip, which is covered by plastic also, there's a rounded black that called tablet. Okay, actually this is produced by the pharmacy. Okay, pharmacy means like a kinds of also like a shop, isn't it, selling all kinds of man-made substances. But this one of that I category as safe. Okay, there is substances or so-called medicine in the pharmacy is safe because it is not category as poison, because I have done research on that, and it is true. It is not poison, but it is come from the great I am and YESHUA. It's I would say the natural product. Okay, I'm going to talk a little bit about this, Celine. Actually, this is charcoal, CHRCOAL, charcoal mean when we burn wood, especially hard wood, WOOD, plural S, woods. Okay, then if you're not burning it completely, then there's a black, the wood become black, and that black thing is called charcoal. Just like if you want to have like how to say I this is my problem. My English is not that good, so I couldn't get words, proper words to make you can imagine this. Never mind. I mean, if you want to like never mind. Okay, Celine, so can you get what I mean, isn't it? So this charcoal is from wood, okay, woods where that wood is not completely being burned, and the wood turn to become charcoal. Because if the roots are being burned completely, they become ash, isn't it? Ash, ashes, ASHES, ash. Almost they become powder of, we call it ash, isn't it? But if it is not completely burned, it become charcoal. So this is it being made commercially, because this thing is very effective in treating quite a numbers of diseases. Soon, what kind of diseases and how to use this, I'm gonna share to you. Okay, so come back to just now. When just imagine you go to hospital and you go to the ward where there's children there are sick, and they are put in a bed, on a bed, and you know what they do? Probably you do have saw some of them, or even if you in the internet you can see, you can watch how doctors method in dealing, okay, specifically for children, for you to understand my saying. Okay, so Celine, I would say see my face, huh? It is sad, see, it is a sad thing to see the children being so-called, treated in the hospital. You know what will happen to the children if they go to hospital? Example, okay, just take an example, Celine. Okay, a child, say probably 5 years old, 5 years old, and this student say they have cancer. Okay, let me, okay, this kind of saying is like do these are kinds of like I'm creating a kind of story, but just to make you understand. Okay, example, a children 4 or 5 years old, admitted means being put in the hospital, or yeah, whether it's private or government. So that child, say example, that child have been known, have been detected by doctor that the child have cancer. Example, a blood cancer. Have you ever heard about blood cancer? BLOOD, blood cancer. There's term for that, for in the aspect of medical scientific term, that called leukemia, all this mia leukemia. Yeah. So, Celine, it is a very sad thing to see them, if a parents, but probably people have getting used of that, but actually it's sad thing. But for me, since I know the great I am and YESHUA methods, I I easily feel very, like feel very sad quite a number of time when I saw the children, especially when I saw a video, I saw children at hospital being treated with the method of man-made. It can cause tears in my eyes, because it is, I would say, it's like a very very painful, it's a very very painful experience to the children. They are children, they're just children, you see, Celine, 4 years old. They are, they are not yet able to face, I would say pain, pain so much as grown up people. Isn't it? I mean, children, we understand that they are still growing human being, and they they are very fearful on pain. So we, surely, anything in regards of to deal with children, we have to be very tender, very loving, and not to make them experience pain, and make them suffer. So when these students in the ward, in a hospital, you know what, most of the doctor do, as I do last time. So I have to confess and admit, that actually, when a doctor are like, in the process of treating them, I would term this treating them, the doctor, just like what I do last time, is torturing them, torturing the children. Torturing, Celine. I'm going to spell that word. T O T U R I N G. TOTURING. I hope I spelled it correctly. Yeah, it's true, Shannon. But I think now I'm I'm going more deeper and more sensitive talk. But I want you to a little bit careful when you say what I say, Celine. Okay, when you share information with other people, especially those who are from the background of doctor or nurses, maybe you have friends or you have auntie or uncle, who are a doctor or a nurses. You have to be very careful when you share about this issue because it's a very sensitive in the field of doctor. Unless they are open-minded, but if it is not, they're gonna be, because doctor, they are very sensitive, because this field that I have now, which is the field which is Yeshua and the great I am giving me, is like always like against each other. The field which is from the man-made way of knowledge and method in dealing with disease, and the great I am and Yeshua method of dealing and treating patient, is always disagree to each other, and there's a war, disagreement in terms of knowledge, method, and everything. So okay, come back. You are in the ward. So the doctor gonna, what? I'm gonna just bring your mind into what they do, and I truly, you're gonna be very, very, very agree with me when I said actually they're not treating. I'm not yet saying, but now I'm saying that they're not treating the child, but they are torturing the children. Torturing. T-O, oh, there's R, isn't it? Torturing. Torturing. So you know what they do? Just now I give example, isn't it? A 4 years old or 5 years old child who have been detected to have a blood disease. A child who have a blood disease, their blood is not good, Celine. Usually, this kind of patient, this kind of child who have so-called blood disease, that in the outside doctor call leukemia. Don't worry about that term. Just call it blood disease, because this disease this disease is about the blood. The blood is not good, and when the blood is not good, because blood is so needed for our life, isn't it? So the child gonna be very pale. I would say very pale. Probably some of them not that pale. Pale mean P-A-L-E, like they're not reddish. We human beings have to be a little bit of reddish, not that red, like red clots, like this one. No, but reddish mean there's blood. There's enough blood. But children who suffer of blood disease, their blood is low, because the factory in the body who produce the blood, there's something wrong with the factory. It's not effective. So the blood production is so much less, and they become pale. So it's so pity, looking at them with pale face and their hand, and they are very sick. Usually they will have fever, fever, whole hot body, and sometimes they can have like problem on the skin, or they coughing, they cough, you see. So okay, so I think one of the earlier thing, or the beginning, the earlier thing that the doctor gonna do, they're gonna take a kind of like a sharp hollow metal that called needle. Have you ever heard that? Needle. 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 Plural for plus S, plural. So they're gonna put that needle, they're gonna pierce that needle again, I'm gonna show my muscle. Sorry, not my muscle. I'm gonna show you. Okay, to the see, to this, this is the blood vessel. Okay, where this blood vessel, the greenish, they're gonna pierce with that needle, so that needle gonna like go into this blood vessel, so that they're gonna give so-called liquid substances that they call medicine. And they also give like water from a bag go inside, and many other things they're gonna put inside. And after that, the most I would say very painful is that they call it chemo. 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 Chemo substances into the baby, not baby, the 4-year, 5-year-old, to the brain. Oh, okay, Celine. Yeah, where is my brain and where is my blood vessel? Okay, see that blood vessel. So all this, I would say all is very painful to the children. That's why when you have opportunity, you go to children room, in the hospital that called ward, and you will hear, crying, children crying, young children, because they've been, the doctor or the nurse are trying, poking, poking, POKING. Poking means to pierce the skin, so that the needle gonna go into the, not completely, the needle go completely to the blood, but half, and then they're gonna connect with a tube, connect with a bottle of water, and from them they're gonna give many, I would say quite the numbers of substances that they claim gonna help the child to get well, to get rid from the blood disease, the leukemia. So the process is very painful. The poking itself is very painful, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, if we are like, even many time I work at the field, there's like thorn and thistle, some kind of grass, it have thorn, a very sharp like grass, and sometimes it can can pierce my fingers, because I uproot, I pull all this grass, so that I already saw it many times, so that the yellow carpet flower gonna be healthily grown, not being overcome by other wild grass. And some of the wild grass have thorn, and it is painful. I'm already adult, and I'm a person who are very hardworking. My skin is quite thick, so means my tolerance toward pain is higher. Tolerant toward pain means I don't really like, I don't really easily giving up if my hand is being poked, being pierced by this thorn. But think about a child, you see, Celine. They are just, 4 or 5 years old, and they're being poked. Not a thorn, a sharp metal, and that some of that needle is quite a bit big, though they're using a smaller one, but some of that probably they need to use a bigger one in some other kinds of method for other kinds of diseases. I'm going to share more about this soon to you. So what I'm trying to say to you, Celine, see how I would say, another words, these wonderful words to describe the devastating, okay, process. devastated already passed. Okay. Again, grammar, past tense, ongoing tense. Ongoing tense, I think we have to add in ing, isn't it? So devastated, devastating, devastated, past tense for this kinds of understanding of this word devastated. Devastating means still ongoing process, isn't it? Devasting. So it's a devastating means a very painful, a very suffering kinds of experience. And in this matter, it's about the children who are being put in a ward and they are being treating. And now I want you to imagine it is a child 4 or 5 years old having blood disease and leukemia, meaning leukemia in their terms, and they are being poking, are being pierced by needle, hurting them, Celine. Okay, not only the poking procedure or the act, ACT, action of the doctor poking or by the nurse, putting the needle into their hand, feet, or sometimes even in the neck or even on the head. But the act, the procedure itself is painful, but the substances they put into the body of the child also making the child suffer, especially those who have cancer. Okay, because the chemotherapy, the substances is a poison, and it is, if it is goes to the body, the child gonna, I believe, gonna experience quite a numbers of painful problem. Yeah, they're gonna be like, I truly believe they, though I never go into their body, so, but I never have cancer, so, but I do believe they're gonna have like headache, they become so much dizzy, and they become more weak. Sometimes their breathing getting fast, and they're gonna get more like fever. They already have fever because of the leukemia, and they're gonna have double fever. And then sometimes they're gonna get skin problem, because of the poisonous substances, chemo. Okay, so Celine, okay, that is a part of man-made method. I'm gonna repeat that again. Man-made method in the in treating diseases. But okay, this is the wonderful thing. The but for a wonderful thing, beauty. Okay, but Celine, in the knowledge, in the method of the great I am and the great Yeshua. Example, okay. Example, okay. This time I'm not gonna take example because I have a true experience. I would say not complete lah, but certain degree. Previously, when I still have worker here, I'm not yet bankrupt. One of my helper, I would say helper, this helper have a child who have a blood disease. Okay, a blood disease. I think one of that, as just now I told you, leukemia. I think I not really go into the detailed record of that child, but from the description of the mother to me, because the mother is my is somebody who I hired to become like my staff, my helper in this house. Okay, during that time I still got quite a numbers of worker where I hire them, so since during that time I already have knowledge, quite a lot of knowledge about treating diseases using another term for the great I am and Yeshua method is natural method. Okay, natural mean it's come from anything using the other out of the outside doctor, the worldly, you see, the man-made method, or another term for that man-made method is modern. So I'm using natural. So when that mother know that I have that knowledge, and he asked me for my advice, he said she have a child about 6 or 7 years old, and he was diagnosed in the hospital to have leukemia. I think it's leukemia because the child become pale and there's a bleeding. Bleeding means there's like easily bleed on the skin. So this is a sign or a symptom. Symptom mean the what will happen to a person who have disease. So this is symptom or sign. SIGN as plural. So I'm giving advice as usual, as everybody I will give. So I give advice so that the mother will very proper in eating for the children, taking fresh fruits, vegetable, not eating too much on the fast food, because all that also contribute to the disease. So and then I give some herbs, plant for the mother to give to the children, to the child, so that I hope it can really give a good benefit to the child. And yeah, I think that's all. This a proper way, a right method of eating habit, and then herbs. Yeah. So after some time, though I never the mother never brought the child here, but I keep on like updating what is happening to the child. And yeah, there is improvement toward the child. There is a degree of improvement toward the child. Okay, Celine. So I mean, what I'm trying to say, just now I described um, a man-made method. In the hospital, they're poking insert a sharp needle, and the child gonna be in suffering. And even the substances, the poisonous substances like chemo also can cause suffering to the child. But just now I give my experience, personal experience. Also a child 6 to 7 years old, my own staffs, my own helper here in this house, they I didn't poke them, isn't it? I just advise to be a right eating, having a right way of eating, and giving some kinds of herbs, and that's it. So there's like so I would say vast, vast, vast mean a great difference in terms of approach dealing with diseases in the great I am and YESHUA methods and man-made method. Men, though they said they are treating the children, but at the same time they torture, and I think I have to confess they are killing the child. But YESHUA and YESHUA and the great I am, are healing, truly healing diseases. So I think I will stop here. So I hope you get something from what I'm trying to say. As usual, my way of teaching is like not systematic. Okay, Celine. Here and there and here. Suddenly I'm talk about this, and then after that. But I think you just try to get whatever that you can. Okay. So that's all, Celine. Heavenly Mad Doctor Celine Tam Shikwan, and also a greatest singer. You are a greatest singer, and you're gonna be a good heavenly mad doctor. Okay, you're gonna help many people. You're gonna be very happy, having this skill. Yeah, who knows, with the gift, the grace, the gift that Yeshua give you, with a very good mind, you're gonna be learn fast, and then with that good information in your mind and your heart, you can start helping people around you there. Even though I'm not yet there, uh, educate you more, but even using this video, you are start gaining, you see. So just like Daddy Steve, isn't it? Daddy Steve not only teaching student by go to the center sing and you, but onlinely, isn't it? Online, Daddy Steve have student from Australia, from Korea, from USA. So Daddy can make student even good through online. So this is a way of teaching also. So this is a good things about internet. Though there's so many things bad in the internet. Actually, from my opinion, Celine, talking about internet, all this is a gift, This is a gift from the great I am and Yeshua. It is the great I am and Yeshua is the one that giving all of this wonderful knowledge. 200, 300 years ago, there's no such thing of internet. No. So now we are very lucky because the great I am and Yeshua giving us so much of information, and man can so-called like invented, create this thing. So there's many good things. One of this is like, I can teach you. You are in Hong Kong and I'm in Sabah, and our distance is thousands of miles, but I can say so many things to you to teach. Online teaching. Okay lah, Celine, thank you. Remember, I always love you and I will taking care of you. Don't worry. Other than you're gonna be a heavenly mad doctor, you're gonna be the greatest singer also. I'm not forget that. I will never put that aside, your dream to become a greatest singer. I mean, I want you to become a greatest singer, and you want to sing, like the professional artist, isn't it? Even I have passion to become a singer, a good singer, Celine. I'm practicing now. So that if you're gonna be a heavenly mad doctor, I'm gonna be heavenly mad singer also, just like you. You are heavenly mad singer also. Okay, Celine, bye bye. I miss you, oh gorgeous girl. I miss your hair. I miss your hair, Celine. And I miss your lips. Oh, I miss that lips. Your lips. Celine Tamshikwan lips. It's a very gorgeous lips. Sorry. Bye. See you the next video.